How you doing, people? Hope you are well. Okay, so just a quick chat about atherosclerotic coronary disease. And while I am describing a recent study about something that combats that, you have the absolute delight of watching me jiggle about for a bit, doing 20 minutes worth of Navy SEAL burpees. In fact, I won't show you all the video. My score today was 143, if anyone was interested. Anyway, back to coronary disease and how to offset it. So, in a nutshell, atherosclerotic coronary disease is caused by the buildup of fats, cholesterol, and other substances in and on the walls of the heart arteries. And that condition is called atherosclerosis. The buildup is called plaque, and plaque buildup can cause the arteries to narrow, blocking blood flow. Now, if it gets bad, people have procedures like having stents fitted or bypass surgery, which obviously you don't want to get. There are two types of this plaque: a calcified plaque made mostly of calcium, which is generally more stable and actually is seen in fit people. And then you've got non-calcified plaque, which is a softer version and contains lots of fatty material. This non-calcified version is less stable and higher risk. When the unstable plaque ruptures, it exposes the blood to the fatty core of the plaque, and that triggers the rapid formation of a blood clot, which is thrombosis. A blood clot can then cause a sudden severe blockage, leading to potentially a heart attack. So what I was looking at today is a Norwegian study by Dr. Erik Madsen, published in the European Journal of Preventative Cardiology. And the study basically involved 60 patients who were randomized into 2 sessions of weekly supervised HIIT training at 85 to 95% of peak heart rate. And it is compared to patients who were just undergoing what they describe as contemporary preventative guidelines. So they spent their time undergoing the standard sort of preventative measures. Okay, to cut to the chase, the conclusions were that a regression of atheroma plaque volume was observed in those undergoing the 6 months of supervised HIIT training, compared with the patients that followed the usual preventative guidelines. So basically, the important take from this is that there was an actual regression in the plaque volume after the HIIT training. So once again, pointing out another advantage of this style of training. Just so it's not misleading, the type of training I'm actually doing here that you can see me doing with the Navy SEAL burpees is more of a hard, continuous session rather than a HIIT session. But I sort of categorize this one as a strength cardio workout with a higher intensity finish, because I always push the last minute and a half. Still a great workout, and will still have those plaque benefits because there is an intensity there. But yes, technically not a HIIT workout. My 28-day workout plans are in a HIIT style though, and I highly recommend those. There's a link in the top right of the screen here to see those 28-day workout plans, which are very popular now. Follow along videos with them, no equipment required, and there's a link to the plans in the description as well. I'll also link to a deeper dive of the actual study by a lady called Lily Johnston, who is a medical doctor, so I'll link to her video in the description as well. Okay, that's about it. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.